Alright guys, Hazing here, welcome to the channel. If you're a first time viewer, welcome. If you're not, then welcome back. And we're going to be doing something today that has been a very long time since I've actually done, and that is we're going to be taking a look at a new game. And that is because today they have dropped the new Overlord game. It's actually come out a lot earlier than anticipated, and I think I need to go in here and sign out. And I want to sign in as a guest. So hopefully we can get in here. I'm going to go in. Seems it's server free. Sign in, no error. Connection in progress. There we go. We're in. We're in. This is a new Overlord game. Don't know anything about it. I've seen a little bit about it from a channel who covered games in betas like months ago. Absolutely months ago that I seen about this game, and I actually totally forgot it was even coming out. And it was up for pre-reg, coming out on 31st of December, and then last night it just started to show up in some foreign territories, and overnight it became available in my region. So it literally 2 minutes ago came out of maintenance, and yeah, this is now brand new, and we're going to be taking a look at it as a first look. Now I'm going to do what I normally do in first looks. I'm going to allow you guys to experience stories for yourself, okay? Because I feel like that's how things should be done. I don't feel like you should experience the story through me, just what the gameplay's like. So let's see what type of game this actually is. Tap the screen to show them the power of the Supreme One. Let's do that. So you can see this is obviously 3D rendered. Decent looking graphics, and from that there, that looks like what, season 3 of Overlord. I don't think he started putting that mask on until season 3. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it was season 2, I don't know. Someone who's more, I don't mean clued up because I've seen it all, but my memory is hazy because I watch so much anime, but maybe you guys will know more where this comes from. I think it's like later, season 3. Right, albedo, let's see. Yes, this is turn-based, this is standard turn-based. This doesn't look like his idol, this looks more along the lines of something like, say, I want to say Black Clover, kinda looks a bit like that. Tap the skill icon to incinerate enemies with hellfire, so he's going to stand on the back line, that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to assume now that probably what's going to happen, just to guess, is we'll probably pull in another fighter here. No, it's still albedo. Okay. She's got a shield, so I'm guessing that makes her a tank then? Is she a tank character? Maybe she's a balanced character, maybe she's got like 2 traits to her. This looks like an ult. Oh, that's me getting hit with an ult, right, okay. Big damage. Is this one of these unwinnable fights? It feels like it might be one of these unwinnable fights. Use Black Node to finish this boring charade. So this is going to be my ult, I'm guessing. We'll let the ult play, right? Sometimes on these games, that's the big attraction in it. The ult playing scenes from the anime and stuff like that. So it looks like I've won this fight, obviously. Pretty sure we were guaranteed to win this fight. Now we get to go in. Hopefully we'll get to see what kind of pre-registration rewards and stuff there is. Now I'm playing on a guest count just now. You might have seen that when we started. I've done that obviously because you more or less want to essentially... Where's my screen gone? That's a bit weird. Wait a minute. My capture device decided that it doesn't want to show the game anymore. There we go. Yeah, you pretty much want to go on a guest account, because obviously if you're going to decide to do things like potentially reroll, then guest accounts are always the way to go. So the way this works is this is obviously going to be 3D open movement, kind of exploring the puzzle a bit, the world a bit like you would in something like 7 Deadly Sins, Grand Cross, Black Clover. So it's going to have 3D elements mixed with more static turn-based fighting, which is kind of what I look for in these games. It's good to have something. Oh, however, she's a bitch. Nice. She's extremely overcautious, however, she was a gorilla. She is deeply in love with Momonga. What was the question? She's married yet, speech ready. Proper lady, if you would tell her she was an angel, but this many would believe it. Well, with a smile typical grace on lips. I mean, I need to do that because, like, that is the choice that was made. That is the choice that's made in the anime. So we need to... Is there anything else to try? Let's try battling and see how it goes. So this is obviously me dipping into the tutorial, right? So I'm guessing right now we can't get access to any kind of pre-registration rewards or anything. They'll be locked away until we've done this tutorial. But this will obviously give us an idea of if there is a re-rolling process. Because I don't know yet, there might be a character selector. But if there is a re-rolling process, this is probably going to be an indication of how long it's going to take. Okay. Must admit, the animations are pretty damn snazzy. They look better on my screen than they do on the actual screen that we're looking at here. I don't know why. I'm guessing maybe potentially I've got the bitrate set too low or something. And do I have my screen off to the side? That's just weird. Has that been like that the whole time? Well, let's just make that bigger then, shall we? Yeah, that seems like enough. Maybe move this up to here. So we'll move it up to the top so I'm not blocking as much of the video. Right, okay. So by the way, there's your currency. So you can see that there, we've got a currency. So you get 50 of them, I believe, for making a link with a Crunchyroll account. So that would involve you actually making a Crunchyroll account, which is difficult. This is really weird. Every time it changes scene, it's killing my capture. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. It's weird, but hey, I guess it's going to go black every single time I change scene, which that's going to be fun. Level 2, tap to close. That probably tells me that I'm maybe going to play this on my Android just so that I can use my Android for screen capture rather than using my iPhone. End in the beginning, talk to Albedo. She's now in love with me, or she was already in love with me. So again, I'm skipping the story because odds of me keeping this account and not... Oh right, I don't want to do this stuff. You've got a titillator, lovely, okay. Some of you might like that, you've got to play with characters. It's not really my thing, to be honest, but Overlord does have a certain amount of fan service in it. I wouldn't say that Overlord is like ridiculous with fan service. I thought it was going to be in this first scene when you speak to her. If you guys have seen the anime, you'll know she's like moaning extremely sexually, and I thought, is that this type of anime? I'm not a big fan of that type of anime. But it's not. It's not ecchi or anything like that. It's mild fan service, I would say, rather than hardcore fan service. So, go to the arena on floor 6. This is where you're going to fight the two. Are you guys twins? I think they're twins. Brother and sister in it. Right, go to the plaza. Honour to have you. Let's go. I'm guessing they are now going to join a tutorial. Usually, summon a moonlight wolf. Okay. Still not got access to the pre-order rewards just yet. That's fine. It's a mount. Am I going to like ride a mount? No, I'm going to fight it. So yeah, introducing another character. That makes sense. We kind of expected that. And red counters green, blue counters red, green counters blue. Is it just me or is that like the standard colouring for every RPG gacha in existence? Right? So, what is he? He's blue. Then I guess with blue we want to target you. And I guess with Albedo, she's green, so we want to target, what was it, green goes for blue. That's fine. And then we can use up alt. Out, why not? And then we'll use this. And then we'll use this. It's like, what else are we going to use? Bit of this. Have these guys not got an alt? No, I can see. Nice. Pretty straightforward. I mean, guessing you're not really expecting much of a challenge right now. You guys can obviously see at this point what type of game this is. This is pretty much a turn-based, standard turn-based RPG gacha. I don't think this is going to reinvent the wheel in any way. I'm not actually looking for a game to reinvent the wheel. I'm looking for a nice, straightforward play experience. I really wish it would stop doing this. This isn't the game, by the way. This is, for some reason, when it's changing scenes, the iPhone is deciding that I'm no longer streaming from it, which does make a lot of sense. So we'll blame Apple for this one. Unlock character, unlock backpack. Is that summoning? Can I summon now then? Character, Albedo, tell me I don't need to go and play with her. EXP potions can level me up, tap to try out. So she's an SR that can go to SSR. Can I see how far that goes? Does it go to like UR? Is this one of these every character can be a UR type game? Because if that's the case, there's probably going to be a lot of resources needed for that. Skill, upgrade, yeah. Things like this, now here, this looks more like solo leveling. This kind of looks like solo leveling a wee bit as well. It seems to me like it's a bit of a combination between solo leveling and Black Clover, if you know what I mean, like gameplay of Black Clover, a lot of the menu and leveling elements of solo leveling, which solo leveling can be quite an expensive game, so I'll wait and see. Let's see over the course of time, is this going to be an expensive game, not an expensive game, don't know. What I would say though, this is just a bit of advice to anyone, if you're someone who spends in games, I would not spend right away, and that's nothing to do with this game in particular. I literally just think that sometimes people jump in too early. They jump in before the first banner and all that type of stuff, so they don't know what kind of units are going to be out, they don't know what kind of currency, if it's going to use limited currency, they don't even know if they're going to like continue to enjoy the game, and some people just think, oh, it's okay, I'll just refund, but you can't always do that. So maybe potentially just me being sensible hazing, giving some sensible advice, you might want to slow your roll and just not immediately start dropping hundreds, thousands, whatever on a game until you're like sure that you actually like it and enjoy it. It can be dead easy just to jump in, but you don't even know how much content and stuff like that's available right now, so maybe just slow roll it for a little bit, see if you enjoy it. I'm not going to like say if I enjoy it or not right now because it's impossible to tell. I mean, I know I enjoy the core element of what the game is, so that's the game it's in. I know that I enjoy the core element of what the game is, which is a turn-based RPG gacha based on an anime, which, to be honest, have I got to pat them in the head? Okay. Whatever. Have I got to keep doing it? Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess some people probably like that. I don't really care about it, to be honest. Why am I in here now? What about I do with her? But I just rank her up more? Right, we'll just rank her up more, why not? Can we get to see what her total absolute... I think that might be her max rarity there. I think SR to SS are 3 stars. Might potentially... No, up here we can see it. So she's going to go all the way through here. So she would go SR, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. So when she hits 3 star, does she become an SSR? That's what we're needing to see here. Is there a way that I can actually see? Power up. An explanation here maybe? EXP potions, blah blah blah. Right, okay. So we're not getting to see just yet if this is one of these things where you can take characters all the way up. What about here? 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 Nope. None of these things. Right, none of these things are letting me see if this is a... Because that could be that if you get 5 stars on them. Because it might just be once you get 3 stars they change to an SSR. Which then, in my opinion, would mean if you get to 5 stars they change to a UR. Logically, that kind of seems what it might be, but... I guess we'll be able to see when we get to whatever the summoning screen is, because if we get to the summoning screen, they've got a tendency to show you characters in their fully awakened state. So at that point, we'll be able to see. I would say that if URs have got 5 stars, that's probably what that's going to mean. So we'll keep marching on. I guess I can't get to the mailbox yet, because getting to the mailbox would be... Right, we've done the prologue, right? So can I now summon? Right, lots of stuff there. I'll click on this. Character, backpack. Backpack? Nope. We don't yet have a mailbox. Notice. Succubus 7-day invitational, training plan, path of conquest, rate up. Okay. Demerge, it's going to rate up. Evil Eye is going to rate up. So it says 3 star SSR. 3 star SSR. Right. So I'm guessing going with the 5-star things, it probably right now looks like you most likely summon units at SR and then you've got to awaken them. Again, that's pretty normal. So I wonder what the dupe system is going to be like. That's another thing that can be a bit of a deal breaker for people. How many dupes do you need? Do you need loads? Do you just need a few? Find something of use. Now obviously you could wander about, but these games just give you like shortcuts to just jump straight to where you need to go. Yeah, like this side of things, this seems very Black Clover to me, which in itself is a little bit like Grand Cross. Maybe not quite, but it does seem like it's mixing those two elements. That is the vibe I'm getting right now. Let's get the exploration and the gameplay of something like Black Clover, and it's got the leveling type systems of something along the lines of Soul 11. Right, so SR. So is there no R characters? Okay, upgrade again I suppose. I don't want to craft. But overview. Is there any reason I'm in overview? Okay, it's fine. There. Everything looks normal so far. And can we please... What is your new outfit? Proceed to the arena for a test. Okay, so still tutorial. I'm guessing at the top I can see 60 out of 60 cheeseburgers. I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that that is our stamina system. But right now we're not getting a chance to use the stamina, because obviously they don't want to bottleneck you while you're in the tutorial. So we need to try and get the training wheels off this as quickly as possible, because I want to see how big your team composition can be. Right, so we can speed this up, right? So we can speed this up to 3 speed. EX. Play. So you can see the EX move once. Okay. I don't see an auto button yet, but no doubt there will be an auto button. I mean, there's obviously going to be an auto button. There's always an auto button. So do that again. Then we'll hit on this move. Bang bang. That's us. No, we're not done. Okay. So let's just hit everyone with that big powerful rain technique. Took out 2 people. And then I can probably hit them with my ult as well. Why not? And then just smack them with a bit of lightning. Smacky, smacky, smack, smack. Bloodline power. Okay. And she should now die. Maybe? Die now? Yes. And we're dead. Nice. Straightforward enough. Again, you don't really expect to be getting challenged at this point in the game. Okay. Statistics. Showing me what kind of damage people done. So Albedo still looks like she is our DPS mainly on this kind of team. So what's this? Oh, summon ticket. Right, we're about to unlock the gacha. They gave us a summon ticket. We're about to unlock the gacha finally. So apart from the fact that every time I do a battle, the game is deciding that you don't need to see the screen. We're now past that. We can now move on to here. And I believe it's now going to tell me to summon in the gacha. Because usually if it gives you a ticket, that tends to be what happens. You can do a single, and then after that, usually you can get access to your gift box. So if that is the case, it's looking right now that maybe re-rolling is about 15 minutes, unless you get the opportunity to skip the tutorial, right? So we'll see. Talk to more information. So we're obviously in the world, overworld type thing. I'm guessing there's probably going to be stuff here that you can explore and maybe find some hidden treasures, etc. Because if not, it's probably a little bit underutilized. So, so there you go. Like, I'd like to think that there's hopefully going to be less prompted things, like up there. Is that something I can get? Like, there's no anywhere telling me to go to that. Is that something I can open? No, it's not. I would like to think that as this game expands, that there's probably going to be things that maybe we can find in this overworld that encourages exploration and not just us being told, click here, go here, do this, go that, you know, because It's not really exploring at that point. Right, start up and summon, right? Cool, that is what we needed, right? So we bet we see the two things. So first off, we'll click summon. Shooting star required for summoning can be obtained from the shop or by completing quests. This is our new world summon. SSR guaranteed after 80 summons, probability 1.6%. So it's a 1.6% rate. It's 8 multis for a guarantee. Okay, new world summon. Can we see what it's saying there? No, I've got to do this one. So I'm guessing here we'll probably get a unit. Probably. Usually you would. Okay. Oh, right, okay. Link the stars, so it's making me do some weird thing. Okay. Right, so that's purple. That looks like it's SSR colours, so I'm guessing I'm going to get an SSR here. An SR, sorry. Right. So purple is SSR. SR, sorry. And she's got 2 stars. Okay. Right, so we confirm. And if we check here, you can see that these guys meet the requirements to get an extra SSR character. After 300 new world summons, select a character to join the team. This reward can only be claimed once. That's a bit like, what's it called, the one with the train in space? The Honkai Impact Genshin Star Rail. You get to do that, pick one of these things. So obviously who you pick from here would potentially be quite important. I would say that, I mean, you've got a healer, that might be a solid choice. They're usually a solid choice. Got here a warrior. I guess you would be looking for something like maybe AoE. We'll go through characters later. It's not something that we're going to do just now. So at max level, SSR, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. So that goes all the way up. 6 stars. And if we go to SRs, so if we go to characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they can go to max level as well. Can we see them at max level? Is that a button that we can look at? Start up. Okay, so dupes. You need 6 shards. I wonder how many shards you get for a dupe. As this goes up, obviously it will cost more. You'd like to think 1 copy is 1 dupe, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and actually say that I'm guessing this will probably be 6. 1 copy, 1 copy, 2 copies, 2 copies. I think it will maybe be something like that. It's pretty commonplace, to be honest. Skills. Do you need actual materials for skills? Maybe. EX points uses this kind of circular orb. So it looks like that's another material you need to get. So again, I wouldn't be too slapdash in using them. So we've got summon, we've got backpack, we've got leave. We've still not got a what do you call it? So 99p purchase. What is this? Summoning ticket to summon arc lights. We don't even know what an arc light is. Right, are they arc lights? Are the characters arc lights? Might well be, is that what they're called, arc lights? New world summon. Can't actually access the banner. It did say there was a new banner. But it seems like we can't access that right now. And we don't seem to have our pre-registration rewards. I did see something as we were starting the game about some 7-day login or whatever, so to me that does scream that they are potentially going to do the whole drip feeding you the pre-reg rewards, which kind of sucks, to be completely honest. I don't like that. So okay, here we go, we can move this character into the team, and it looks like there's going to be one more slot. So it's a 4-team game, 14 member game, plus obviously you being the Overlord at the back who can cast ults and stuff. So obviously team composition is going to be quite interesting in this game. I'm guessing that it's probably going to lean heavily into heavily into the tank DPS support system. So yeah, I guess most team comps are probably going to be made up of one solid support, stroke healer maybe, one solid tank, or healer and 2 DPS characters. I mean, you don't need to have played a ton of these games to know that that's probably going to be what this is. But again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, we got a... No, we still don't have an auto button, unfortunately. Which... I guess I could have just used my... whatchamacallit? My AoE attack there. It would have probably made more sense. Do this. I'll do that now. Pop the AoE. See if Albedo can do a bit of damage. She can. She's killed 2 people there. We did lose someone. So does that mean I don't get 3 stars? Don't know. Was there a star system? Not sure, actually. Maybe, maybe not. No. No star system. Rank up. Looks like we've got another ticket. Okay, skip that again. I wonder if that's a ticket for a multi. Okay, we've unlocked the shop. Now we're there. That's us. So this is obviously your starter pack. Usual thing. Get a guaranteed unit. She's probably going to be good, but not great then. Sorry, my screen's just done that goddamn thing again. Here you go, starter pack. So she's probably going to be good, but not great. That tends to be what you find out. I mean, now I already know that she's going to be a unit that will be good for early game, but not late game. That tends to always be what happens in these purchase packs. So we should now have access to the mail, I would imagine. Click here, we've got a mailbox. We do have a mailbox, and there's our pre-registration rewards. So we've got 30 crystals, 10k of our coins, 12 of these little rings. We've got 8 tickets, which is not enough for a multi, and we'll claim. Okay, is that a new costume for her? Is that a costume? It's an outfit, yeah, okay. So come out here. So we've got our pre-registration rewards. I assume now that the actual real banner will be available. It is. We go here and see the new banner is available. That takes a different currency. So purchase to obtain 1 shooting star. Okay, shooting stars cost what I can get. Okay, they cost why did they cost that? They cost 168 per shooting star. Seems like such a weird value to assign. So I'm going to assume that this is probably where you would want to be doing your reroll. Okay, so up here you get this newcomer summon. You need to get 10 of these tickets. I'm going to assume that we get these tickets. Okay, choose one of the 30 summon results. So it looks like that's going to be like an infinite reroll. Summon requires bang. You could use 9 of the shooting stars instead. So I guess you could use them and potentially like roll that lots of times. We go here and look at these featured units. We've got this unit here. She is an AoE burst. To me that screams a unit that I'd probably want to get. He is an AoE burn. Oh crap, what one of the two would you want? I guess that is where you start to take your risks. So you would have a look. What have we got? 100 fireball, single enemy, 100 attack, stacks of domination energy, which does okay, 84%, and okay, versus what has she got? Check her kit. Okay, increases attack by attacking will not trigger crit. Converts 1% crit to attack. Oh, okay, do you not want any crit? Summon ability 80, performs bounce 3 times, hitting a repeated target, deals 40% original damage. Summons crystal cones to launch it and attack all enemies, deals magic damage equal to, increases damage by 15%. No, I mean, I think actually I might like her better. I think I like her better. I could be wrong here, this could be totally the wrong choice that I'm making, but I think I like her better, so I will select her as the unit that you go for. So 80 summons. This is where I'm guessing you would do your reroll, so I guess you would have the opportunity to roll the other one. Now again, I'm going to assume here that the light that shoots down from this thing, if it's gold, I'm going to assume that means that we've got a featured unit, or we've got an SSR or whatever. It's purple, 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 so we've got 2 SRs and then we've got loads of Rs. That's what we're about to see here, so I'm just going to skip this because I know I can't skip this. And we've got 2 SRs and lots of Rs. Right, so it's exactly what I thought. Right. So I'm guessing at this point is when you would decide if you were going to reroll or not. So I'm going to finish it for here, and then we're going to look at how you go about re-rolling in this game. So I've been NAZARICK. Probably going to do more of this. Not sure if I'm going to do it like full time, long term, or anything. I might, because it does seem like something I'll like. But again, your mileage is going to vary. Games like this are quite involved, and not everyone's into them. I am into them. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.